Hey guys, I'm sitting in the sun, so I just realized I can't really see the screen too well as I do this. But the sun's out, and so I thought I just wanted to sit in the sun and do the live today instead of using the ring light that I have, just because it's been cloudy here. I'm in Chicago, and being inside so much, the sun comes out. Even though it's still cold, I want to come out. So, hey Tia, I need to touch base with you about yesterday. See how it went. Tia just did a really wonderful live yesterday, like 15 hours of free coaching on her Facebook page. It was wonderful, and I was her first guest, so that was really amazing. Hi Elodie, sitting in the sun. Hey Tom, glad you're here. Let's just have a party separately together. Yeah, it is really sunny right now, so I can't really see the chat from the sun, but anyway, I just wanted to sit in the sun and chat with you guys today about just like a super easy technique to help manage stress. And because I wanted to talk about stress in your body today, because, there's a lot of things going on right now in the world, and we're undergoing a huge planetary shift in consciousness. And even though as the earth goes through her own change, we live on the earth, so we as humans are going through a change of our own. And I was talking to my sister the other day, and she was having some strong emotions, and I shared with her the analogy of the caterpillar, the analogy of the butterfly. And the caterpillar does a lot of work to prep itself before a change. So, it gets ready, it builds this, I think it's called the chrysalis. And when the caterpillar is in the chrysalis, it is a time of transformation. It's a time for change. And going into the chrysalis, the caterpillar probably has absolutely no idea what it's going to be on the other side of this. Hey, Eva. Hey, Jessica. And as the caterpillar is building its chrysalis, it doesn't know what life is going to look like on the other side. It's just following its intuition to do what it needs to do to take care of itself during the transformation, right? And so, while it's in the chrysalis, there's all this organic stuff that's happening. Stuff is breaking down. It's oozy, it's gooey, it's sticky, right? Not so pretty. And, but after that, you're a friggin' butterfly. So that's pretty amazing. And we're doing the same thing. We're going through a challenging time. You are transforming into the next expression of yourself. And so follow your intuition about what that is and what that looks like and what it feels for you. Through this experience, everybody is going to come out the other side more beautiful, even though we're going through the ooey gooey sticky stage together. So I just want to remind you to be gentle with yourself first, okay? So getting back to stress in your body. So being in this, I'm just going to call it the ooey gooey stage for now. Being in this ooey gooey stage is stressful. There's a lot of unknowns right now. I'm a small business owner myself, and so I am trying to figure it out like everybody else, right? So it's important to remember that you're not alone right now. Okay, everybody is impacted somehow in some way. And so being under constant stress, like feeling the stress every day, put your body into a state of fight or flight. We have basically two systems in our body. There is the autonomic nervous system, which breaks down into like the fight or flight, the rest or digest. You've probably heard those terms before. Oh, there goes the sun. And so the fight or flight is when when our body is feeling taxed, like when we feel like there's some sort of physical attack. And so, I love those emojis. I can see that the sun went away. Yes, caterpillar to butterfly. And so the fight or flight system has all sorts of physiological effects on our body, which ultimately in a chronic state for days on end, weeks on end, without a break, are not good for us. It actually is damaging to your body. It is hard on your adrenals. It's hard on your heart. It's hard on your blood pressure, so your arteries. And it actually suppresses your immune system, which we need so much right now, right? So I hope you're doing all the things to, support your immune system. Hey, Latrice. And so it's important to allow yourself to it's important to allow yourself a break from the constant stress. You know, like I've been saying for the past couple weeks, reduce your exposure to the news or the media. It's important to know what's going on, but it's also important not to overindulge in that, because it just creates, you know, if you start to look at the typeface that they're using and the words that they're stressing and things like that, it is just anxiety inducing. And so the constant state of stress impacts your clarity and it impacts your decision making, which is really important right now, because we all want to make really good decisions for what is right for us, right? So what do? Basically, the shortcut through this is to get to your heart. You know, there's a lot of ways to do this, and I've talked about meditation a lot in the past, which I'm actually spending more time doing the past week and a half. But I'm just saying to bring, you know, if you can like cut through all the BS, cut through all the stuff, it's really important right now for you guys to be in your heart. And the easiest way to do this is to find somewhere quiet. Or if you're in a house with like all the kids home, might be a little challenging to find somewhere quiet. So find somewhere that's like you can seclude yourself, bring your earbuds, put in music that does not have lyrics, music that's not too jarring or loud, that has like really big sound changes in volume. And that's just sort of like ambient music, okay? Close your eyes. I always like to put my hand on my heart because I feel like that's a really great way to connect, and bring your awareness to the center of your heart. I like visuals because I'm a visual learner. I would recommend that, and you know, just try this on, see if it works for you, but I would recommend to imagine a golden white type of cloud, like to imagine it as a cloud of love, or of happiness, or of joy, or of Disneyland, or of whatever your favorite thing is. And imagine that moving into your physical heart with the inhale, and moving out of your heart in front of your chest with the exhale. So it's kind of going in, into your heart, into your energetic heart, your fourth chakra with the inhale. And when you exhale, it moves out and just kind of lives in front of you here. And so just spending 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, doing this 100%, like moving your consciousness from here to here. As one of my friends has says, this from your brain to your heart is the longest distance you will ever travel, right? So moving your awareness from your head into your heart is super important, and spending time just kind of doing this exchange with this silvery or gold white cloud of joy, of happiness, of love, of sunshine, whatever makes you feel nourished for you. So just breathing that in and breathing that out, and making that a practice, making it super simple. And this is because this activates your heart center. This activates your heart chakra. And you know what else is here? The thymus gland, which is really important with immunity and making sure those the helper T cells, as they're called, are plentiful. So by taking care of your heart, you're also taking care of your immunity. It all helps, and it all is a feedback loop that comes back on each other. So ultimately, the heart is what rules our body. And as we focus on the heart, it also kind of like solidifies the magnetic field around your body. They can measure this. It's called like an energy torus, or you can call it your aura. But your heart creates a magnetic field around your body that's 5,000 times stronger than what your brain does. So this guy rules them all. They say in Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones. What is it? One ring to rule them all. I forget what's Lord of the Rings. Sorry, I'm mixing up my my sci-fi. So anyway, activating your heart is a really great way to help decrease the stress that your body physically feels on a physiological level, but also just kind of bringing your awareness to your heart, doing that exercise I just shared with you guys, is helpful for you mentally and emotionally to just kind of ramp that fight or flight autonomic nervous system down. Super important right now, you guys. So the longer you can do this, if you can do like 2 minutes twice a day, or 5 minutes twice a day, or 10 minutes twice a day, or one long, 30-minute stretch, fantastic. The more you do it, the more your body will be able to drop out of that stressful state, the better it'll be for you overall. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. Try it. Let me know how it goes for you, and let me know what you think. All right, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I did a webinar last week, how to overcome limiting beliefs. Thanks for the hearts. And I had a lot of people register. Not everybody was able to make it live. If you want me to do it again this week, let me know, and I'll figure out a time that works for everybody, okay? So you can just say, put in the chat below, webinar please, and let me know, and I will run that again for you guys if you're interested. So have a wonderful week. Let me know what you think about this activity, and I'm wishing you guys all the best and to stay in your heart.